Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Mr. Charles Savary, President of Dominica and Mrs. Savary. Honorable Alex Boyd Knights, Speaker of the House of Assembly. Mrs. Skerrit, I should say. Your Lordship, the resident judges and spouses. Your Excellencies, the former Presidents of the Commonwealth of Dominica and spouses. Cabinet colleagues and spouses. Your Excellency, Lee, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Dominica and Mrs. Lee. Your Excellencies, the members of the Diplomatic Corps and spouses. Honorable members of Parliament, Ms. Prevost, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and other permanent secretaries, and of course my friend Ambassador Steve Farrell, Secretary to the Cabinet, and Mrs. Farrell. Members of the Nanjing National Orchestra, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, friends all, good evening. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, your attendance this evening is testimony to the high regard which you hold for diplomatic relations between Dominica and the People's Republic of China, and the strong bonds of friendship that have resulted therefrom. I am aware of several competing events this evening, and of course there are various sporting tournaments underway regionally and internationally, which are available for live viewing on television. Yet, you each made a concerted effort to attend this event, and by so doing, express your admiration and appreciation for the great strides that have been made in developing strong and mutually rewarding relations between our two countries. It is therefore a joy and an honor for me to welcome you to this landmark event in recognition of 10 fruitful years of diplomatic relations. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I could easily adumbrate the visible, the tangible, and measurable benefits derived by Dominica as a result of that decision. But as much as we cherish tangibles such as the Windsor Park Stadium, the E.O. Libla Highway, the State College, and low-cost housing at Buffett State and the Carib Territory, and while we look forward with eager anticipation to the construction of the new National Hospital, the construction of the new Newtown Primary School, the construction of the new bridge at York Valley, and relocation of displaced families on the west coast of Dominica, none of these overwhelmingly influences the contentment I have with the depth of our relations. My appreciation for the friendship that has been forged is not influenced by that which can be seen or measured. Rather, it is built on the knowledge of knowing that China is there, always there for Dominica. There is no greater sense of security and accomplishment than knowing that there is someone most capable, looking out for you, and is ready at a moment's notice to assist or lend a helping hand, however they can. In Dominica today, the People's Republic of China is not very vocal, is hardly visible, but yet is always among the first to lend us a helping hand in times of adversity. Whether it's a natural disaster, a shortfall in resources, a humanitarian need, or a gesture to improve the natural or creative beauty of our island, the People's Republic of China can always be counted on to stand shoulder to shoulder in solidarity with Dominica and its citizens. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the hallmark of true and genuine friendship. Of equal importance is the fact that it never asks for anything in return. With China, there is no fine writing. There is no catch. There is no hidden agenda. If the People's Republic of China considers a cause worthy of its support, It's support that cause, period, full stop. There are those in this country who are still waiting for the fine writing associated with the gift of the Windsor Park Stadium, or the improved highway from Roseau to Portsmouth. They cannot believe that there is not and has never been a quid pro quo arrangement. This, ladies and gentlemen, is not how the government and people of China operate. Mutual trust, honor, and understanding mean a lot to the People's Republic of China. This is also what this government stands for and has reciprocated over the past 10 years of our growing and deepening friendship. It was built on that solid foundation. I take this opportunity, Your Excellency, Ambassador Lee, to convey to you and your colleagues, resident here in Dominica, our thanks and appreciation for the open door policy you have extended towards the government and people of Dominica. As I said earlier, China is not in your face at every turn. They do not seek to keep the most noise, but in circumstances where they know they may be needed, they never wait to be asked. And in circumstances where you need to call upon them, they are always there. That, ladies and gentlemen, means a lot to a small country like Dominica. I ask now, Ambassador, that you convey to Premier Lee, the government and people of China, our warm and sincere appreciation for their continuous acts of solidarity, love, and commitment to friendship. Dominica, under my leadership, reiterates firmly its commitment to the One China policy. That will not waver, and under the government that I have the honor to lead, that will never change. Our support and friendship is not built on opportunism or on resentment of others. We recognize no other. With this Dominican Labour Party administration, there is only one China, the People's Republic of China. I am well aware, Your Excellency, that the past 10 years in Dominica has not been an easy or uneventful experience for successive ambassadors and embassy staff. Up to recent, before necessity warranted, you were vilified and demonized. The Memorandum of Understanding, signed in good faith and with the best of intentions by your government, was mocked and ridiculed. There were those who initially even refused to enter the spanking new Windsor Park Stadium, and who to this day have berated the concept of a state house, even though virtually every country in the region boasts one. But truth won out in the end, thank God. Every project embarked upon and associated with China, and with our 10 years of friendship and association, has been a blessing to Dominica and has positively impacted the living experience of our people. For these, Your Excellency, we are very grateful. It is a gratitude that has been demonstrated time and time again by the love, respect, and conduct of the vast majority of Dominicans and well-wishers. The Commonwealth of Dominica has supported and continues to give solid support to China on a number of issues of global importance. But it must be pointed out that never once was the request for support anything more than a request made formally and in the most polite and humble a manner. The government of Dominica, when asked to support a position, has always retained and on occasion has exercised the right to say nay, with absolutely no repercussions to our relations or deep bonds of friendship. Again, that is what makes this celebration of 10 years of diplomatic relations so meaningful. It has been built on mutual trust and understanding, as well as respect for each other's sovereignty and independence of thought. So today, we celebrate not only the attainment of 10 years of diplomatic relations, we also celebrate the future. I hereby declare this event as the start of the second 10-year cycle of healthy relations, built once again on trust, honor, and mutual respect for each other's sovereignty and independence of thought. As I said earlier, the greatest attribute of our friendship, Your Excellency, is not the visible or quantifiable. It is knowing that you're there, that you have Dominica's back. That means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the government and people of Dominica. I assure you again, Your Excellency, that the Dominica Labour Party administration, which I have the honor to lead, also has your back and will always be there for the one and only China that we know, the People's Republic of China. I salute Your Excellency and the staff of the embassy on this auspicious occasion, and do wish that you would convey to your government our heartfelt thanks and our very best wishes for continued and strengthened relations between our countries. Thank you.